Oh, wow. Well, he gone. He gone.
With all that I've got.
Huh. Oh shit! Fuck. Officer! Officer, I need help! Officer! Officer! Help! Ah! That didn't go too well. Here we go. Let's just plonk. Oh no, I'm in the trash. What? What? Oh god. Well, okay, that's a dead cop. I didn't do it. I have nothing to do with that. Yo, dude. Hey, that's my Betsy. Hey, did you not? Yo, dude, that's my Betsy. Stop.
Left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets.
What?
That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Hard to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. Take what we can carry.
I don't know how she got airborne right there, but okay. Dude, she just ended up airborne again.
Awesome.
I don't know.
No, it still thinks the
Oh
game
my
is already
God.
running. This is weird.
Oh my god, what? Sure. Alright.
Server rooms ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
According to what I have here,
What should we do?
Clyde did it about
I
So we get the people. Well,
I don't know what just happened.
What?
Dude, what are you doing? You gonna be stubborn about this, bro? He's clipping into it. Wow. He's going right back into it. Way to get fucking spired. Oh, that's fucking perfect.
The last piece of that accursed blade. Now, get back to Ulthane and finish this business.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Wow. Yo, what the fuck? I need to highlight that. Well, I was about to say, who's your second character again? Oh, Jesus.
Hello. So I would have been streaming maybe probably 4 hours ago. Except I had to argue with Dead Rising 2 an awful fucking lot to get it to behave the way that I want it to for back long. So here's the thing with that. Long time ago, I could just drop X360 CE in there and it would work like a charm, not a problem. Yay, easy. These days, unfortunately, Steam input gets shoves its ass in the way and takes precedence over X360 CE, which means I had to go and find some way to get that to reassert itself. Total pain in the ass. I had so many extra wrinkles in this, it was just obscene. However, ultimately it's figured out. It's done. There we go. Anyway, so abduction with the splitty. Let's go. Anyone who has seen me stream around this time of day knows that there is typically like a chunky interruption that happens around now. Well, not quite around now, but soon. And that's why we're doing this instead of going straight into backlog. God damn. What? How are you alive? Could you please? Oh my god. Just fucking stop. Fucking stop. Oh, right, this thing. I feel like that was deeply disrespectful, and I enjoyed it. God damn it. One of these days I will feel genuinely comfortable using the splitties, right? 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 No? Okay. Oh. Oops. Hold on. Yep, I should have known better than that. Those have to go. That's my bad. I will try to do better in the future. Oh, was he holding a switchglaive? I don't even know that I had an opportunity to see that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That'll do it. Now, I want to fight the Ubume, so we're not going to bring the child. The weird, freaky-looking, adult-headed child. You're kidding. Okay. That's what we were hoping for. Can I leave stuff back here? Nothing I can do anything with. That's fine. One of these days I won't be shit at the splitty. Today is not that day. I just now noticed a side-by-side duplicate. Oh my god, man. Come on. Hold on. Hey, you know what? I know how we'll handle this instead of doing what I was doing. Anyways, Flora 67, a fight with Kamai Tachi, with the Splitty. Did I mark this one? I did. Boy, am I dumb. That gave me nothing that I give a shit about at all. I'll be honest, I don't even know why I bothered to do the Choco Cups thing. I don't need stuff. I know at one point I was building up like a massive collection of both Yasakani Magatamas and Yata mirrors. I had one for just of each for just about every grace in the game, and then I decided I'm not interested in just about any of these, and got rid of pretty much all of them. Rude. You're kidding. Boy, fighting dudes on these stairs sure is fun. He just took every last bit of that on the chin. Bitch. still don't understand, like, why. Why is it like this? Who noticed me? This guy, I guess. Oop. Yeah, I'm gonna get caught. Okay. I thought he was gonna survive that hit. What you doing, buddy? Oop. You're kidding. Okay. You're fucked. Man, it was real funny the first couple of times that I ran into somebody on stream that was like, man, you have a lot of underworld lapis, but I ran out of shit to do with it a long time ago. I just run through the drops and mash the pick up button. What? It is satisfying to smack the ground when you've knocked something down. That was just genuinely unnecessary. As is this. Doing that into the flash attack really is something else. Ah, come on. I wasn't trying to do a fat roll. I was trying to switch to low stance and then do normal low stance dodges like I normally do. Did I play 3 yet? Nah, not interested. Yo, what's up, Daz? There's a number of design decisions that they made that I have no interest in at all. It doesn't help that, like, all of the players that I know of have come back to Nioh 2 and have just largely told me that Nioh 3 is not nearly as good. Which, considering the design decisions that made me not interested to begin with, I'm not very surprised about. Though, I do still, like, I don't know, man. Like, after Nioh 2, it's worth noting, like if you look at what Koei Tecmo worked on post-Nioh 2, pretty much all of it is on the downslide, right? You had, what, did they work on Strangers of Paradise? And I recall people being pretty okay with that. And then there was Wo Long, which is fucking god-awful. Is just a shit-ass deflect simulator. And then Rise of Ronin, which is yet another people were just kind of okay with it. From what I understand, overall. And then Nioh 3, I don't understand, like, there's no reason that they needed to implement a character swap mechanic. That's one of the first signs of trouble to me. It was like, this is an unnecessary gimmick. Also, I'll be honest, one of the biggest disappointments to me about the design decisions that they made with it is that we genuinely could have, like, a Nioh set in relatively modern times. Like, imagine like, a Nioh Ninja Gaiden full-on crossover. then again, I don't know. Ninja Gaiden 4. Anyways, that's most of my. Yep. See. Look, the only facts that I really need, like, I could totally do away with what everybody has said about Nioh 3 versus Nioh 2. And then I could consider that for a brief moment after Nioh 3 came out, my daily packages of glory just disappeared in this game entirely. And the normal amount of, like, points on the different clans, it dropped to, like, basically nothing. Right? And it didn't take very long for that to start creeping back, and now it's pretty much back to what it was before Nioh 3 dropped, so... That doesn't say a whole lot about its sticking power. You dislike the open map the most. I don't dislike the idea of the game having an open map. I loathed the idea of there being, like, jumping and character swapping and all of this other, like as soon as it's like, oh, there's a jump. Oh, and there's a double jump. Oh yeah, this map is gonna not hold up worth shit. There's nobody playing or I mean, there's not usually a lot of people watching Nioh 2 either, unless you've got very specific players at it. I am not typically one of those players. Also, what's up, Ozero? And I mean, like, that's fine. I got no angst in my heart for people that are enjoying it. Like, they can do their thing. That's fine. But not interested. Just not interested at all. I mean, like, in my experience right now, there's a whole lot of, like, long-running popular series that are experiencing some pretty serious sequel rot, so it's fine. We also don't have to like every new thing, and not everything needs to be liked, so... All is well, says I. No, sir. Oh, a little bit late. Wow. Good job, buddy. What is that Kodama icon? Is it Nioh 3 related? I mean, I'm not sure, like, while I agree with you that Nioh 2 is almost certainly better, like I said, I'm just not interested to begin with, but, like, I don't think viewership on Twitch is, like, a good metric for how good or bad a game is. I mean, heaps of people still play and watch the Call of Duties, and they're the same fucking schlock that they've been for years and years and years. Ooh, the burning sky with sword? Nothing. Oh, I'm already on the right... I'm on the right thing already. What was this, 540 something? 576. I did hear that enemy placement in Nioh 3 really felt like it was done by a 6-year-old just clicking randomly. Like, what little I have watched of Nioh 3, I'm not sure I fully agree with that, but at the same time, I haven't, like I said, I haven't, like, actually bothered and probably won't. But there were some examples of enemy placements that looked intentional enough. But, yeah, I don't know. End of the day, I don't want it. It's not for me. Can't see shit. I'm gonna fall. He didn't fall. Body blocked by my dweller. He fell! Yeah, we'll say, like, while I did spot, like, because there was somebody that I was interested in seeing what their opinion on the game was, and when I was watching him play, the new enemies that I did spot, it's like they were only new visually, but, like, how they functioned looked very familiar. Oops. We only had 2 of each, huh? good, I guess. Nope, stay away. No reason to get fancy with this guy. I mean, I don't know enough about the game to have anything else to say on it, really. Like, all I needed to know from the start was I'm not interested. Once I got past that, any other detail is redundant. That felt extremely silly. I guess there's one technical thing I'm curious about the second game, or the third game rather, excuse me. It's almost as if this is the real first game, am I right? But one like input quirk that's a thing in this game that I kind of am curious if it's an issue in the third is when you try to stop running at an edge and the game decides that you dashed in that direction instead. I really, really, really am not a fan of unintended dashes. Though I haven't had it happen in a while, so I'm not really sure if I've just become more cautious or... It's gotta be my habits are different, right? Oops. Well, let's go ahead and kick that down. Oops. Dweller too early. I ended up on the wrong weapon. Whoops. Well, later. That's fine, I'll deal with you later, buddy. Or will I? Did he go the long way around? I would have figured that he would just kind of hang out there. What the fuck? Okay, well this is new. Oh, that's my fault. I don't think he survived that one. Oh well. Believe it or not, I don't really prefer to knock my enemies off the platform. I prefer to actually have the fight. Oh, that's not an arrow, that's a bullet. God damn it. Real ones with the sword do not use isn't a drop. I'm kidding, I just prefer not to because I think it feels sleeker. It is objectively worse combat. I just don't prefer it. I don't know why that took so long to start up. I did my inputs for Night Rain, and she just kind of stood there. Oh well. Yeah, it's gonna hit. I deserve it. That really shouldn't hit the way that it does. That's a paralysis strat anyway. Well, it's been quite some time since I've done paralysis strats. I prefer to treat this game like a complicated brawler, so going like high damage and like paralysis and shit like that is kind of a secondary thought. Shoot at me. Good job. You shot at me. Nah. Oh no, I'm slow. Now what'll I do? Bonk. there anything else over here? Why did that fall not do more damage? Because, like, from what I saw, it did no damage. More than none probably would have been appropriate. Listen to me. Genuinely, no joke, Dweller is way too good. I think we've had enough split staff for a little bit, so let's move up to Mataza of the Spear with Hatchets. I'm gonna have to step away for a bit here soon, and then we're gonna switch from Nioh 2 to some backlog and play some games that I have, but I've never played. I'm not sure I agree with... Okay. Sure. That's gonna be a no from me, dog. Okay. I should not have... I should not have full sent that. What the fuck? Okay. That's enough of you, buddy. I'm not, like, really sure why, but it feels like out of all of the different weapons that I have set up, it feels like my hatchets are, like, by far the weakest. Like, by far. Like, their damage output... You know what, I say feels like is not correct, because on... So, there's a Twilight mission, the Twilight mission where you fight Shootin' Doji at the end. I think it's Wings of the Phoenix, I think is the Twilight mission for the normal version of the mission is called the Mausoleum of Evil. Anyways, it has those giant, like, golden crystals that you have to destroy in order to get the Dragon Balls to put in the dragon mouths. I find it extremely difficult to outrun that thing's, both its durability and its, like, straight, like, HP regen with the hatchets. With everything else, it's, like, tedious but not a problem, but with the hatchets, it's genuinely a pain in the ass. God, my fingers are cold. Why are my fingers so fucking cold? Let's see, is there... Here, you know what? We'll do this one. We'll do this one, and then I will go take a bit of a break. I say we'll do this one because, well, I love the fucking Switchblade. So, Yaksha returns. There it is. Alright. I don't see how that hit me at all. I did not get that in where I needed to, and somehow that didn't work. I'm being a real bad ambassador for my favorite weapon. My guy, come on. That may have been too early. It was. That was a really garbage fight. I did a fucking terrible, terrible job. Oh well. It is what it is. Can't be at your best all the time. Anyways. Wait, what do we get? What do we get? I don't need any of that shit. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of Nioh 2 for this stream. Backlog is gonna be coming up. But it's gonna be a little bit, so I'll be back.
Fuck, that was great. Okay. He's like halfway through the door, dude. The gun has an bullet left. Yep. Yep, that's correct. This is exactly how it goes.